You got 3 lemons.
What my baby wants, my baby gets. You know that.
No, but I wanted 12. Baby wanted 12.
Why would you want 12 lemons?
Because I'm making a 12-lemon centerpiece.
I got an idea. Why don't we go ahead and scratch the centerpiece idea altogether? Because the chicken that burnt my mouth could maybe use a little bit of lemon on top of it.
All right, so when life gives you lemonade, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. I'm getting it twisted today. Anyway, no matter how much the economy ebbs and flows, one thing remains constant. Couples fight, and they fight about money. They fight about money a lot. And here with 3 tips on how to keep the music playing is our money honey, personal finance expert, Richelle Shaw. How you doing?
Yay, fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing great. Okay, I know you hear this in your circle quite a bit. It is the #1 thing that couples fight about. And it's not necessarily one wanting to be in charge of it. I think it's more so how you spend the money, how you plan to spend the money, right?
Sure. A lot of it is, I just want to know.
Right, yeah.
I just want to know, which is really at the core. That's what the problem is poor communication.
Okay.
Is that you didn't tell me that you were going to spend this amount today.
Yeah.
And I went to pay a bill.
Yeah.
So, you know,
and then the credit card didn't go through.
I'm
sorry, you've been declined.
That's so not fun. So embarrassing. So when I look at it, I say, well, here's the #1 tip is knowing who's supposed to pay what in the household.
Okay,
you know, and
that's
how
a good
do you
tip.
split the expenses, right? So a lot of times it's not as if you married someone who you both make the same amount of money.
Right.
So how do you work with that?
Okay.
I love to either assign, you pay all of the mortgage, and then I'll pay the utilities, or I'll pay, you know, what the the grocery bill.
Okay.
And so you split it out so that everybody knows what they're supposed to pay.
Right. And you can't skip on your half of the deal, right?
You cannot skip on
and you
your
can't
half
borrow
of the deal.
my money because you decided that you wanted to buy an extra Christmas gift for your mama. You can't
see?
do that.
No, we
Right.
should chat about that. And so that's the second thing that really people fight about a lot is, wait a minute, I worked, it's my money. I should be able to spend whatever the heck I want.
That's me all day long.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
well, you can't do that. In this loving, nice way that I say that, you can. However, anything over a certain amount, you really need to discuss with your partner. So if it's over $500, you need to have this conversation.
Okay.
Because there's nothing that'll cause divorce quicker than he comes home with a motorcycle.
Yeah. No. That won't that would cause murder.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see, that's never good.
No motorcycle.
I'm always like, I am one decision away from prison, and that would be the first one. All right?
I'm kidding.
Please don't do that,
Yeah.
because it just makes it so difficult.
It really does. It does.
Does,
so, yeah, you
because
got to
it's
communicate.
strain on what's supposed to happen. Not that you could kill yourself on the motorcycle,
Right.
okay? But it's let's have a family discussion.
Yeah.
And if you didn't come home and bring 2, then I really got the face.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right. What's the last tip,
You
Richelle?
cannot do that.
Okay.
And the last one is that I see that people fight over are Las Vegas vices. You know, the smoking, drinking, and gambling.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
They fight. Yeah.
Okay.
Because a lot of times they don't want to spend their personal money because they need it to have smokes for the month.
Ew.
They need it so that they can have the alcohol for the month, or because they want to double it down on the Jets this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
Which, you know, last night they would have won, but next week I wouldn't bet on them anymore. But it's knowing, you know, okay, how much is your vice?
Yeah.
And how much do you get to spend? But you can do that after the household is taken care of.
Okay.
After the basic expenses are covered, after we've funded our college fund.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to depend on the Pittsburgh Steelers in order for our
fund the college fund. Yeah,
right?
okay.
We need to make sure that we have everything put in.
My producer just said, what? She's from there.
All right. Well, you know, maybe a couple of years ago, but this year, never.
Okay, let me ask you this, Richelle.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I might be right here.
Okay.
Women are usually the culprits of the violations. Is that true?
No, it's equal on both sides.
Is it really?
Yes.
Okay.
And a lot of times the spouse doesn't understand like what's important to you.
Yeah.
So like for women,
Yeah.
what's really important is hair color.
You got that right.
Okay, so
and,
you
and
know,
hair quality. I get mine
hair
in a
products,
bag.
That's right. It's important. It needs to be good hair.
Right.
Not the bad hair.
Not that bad stuff.
Sometimes the
It's
spouse
awful.
doesn't understand
Right.
that. Okay? And so for us, we also don't understand why they just can't go to the game, but they have to sit in the front row.
Yeah.
Just go. That's
Go to
all
the
right.
game and
Get
enjoy the game.
ticket.
Yeah.
There you go. You don't have to sit right there. So
At that $3,000 ticket. Yeah, not good.
That's not
okay,
good.
Last question for
Yes.
you. Is it true that you should always pay yourself first? And how would a couple work that out? Because you got to pay two people first then.
Absolutely. And paying yourself, especially if you have jobs,
Yeah.
is making sure that you fund your retirement correctly.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So as long as, and it should be included in your basic expenses so that we all know that we're going to spend this amount in your 401k or in your SEP or in your IRA or in your 401(k), whatever you call it.
Okay.
Or in the box underneath the bed.
Yeah.
But you want to make sure that you've got those savings included in your budget.
Gotcha. All right. Good stuff. Thank you,
Yeah.
Richelle.
Awesome.
We appreciate it.
Awesome.
All right, Jason, I know she was getting your attention when she was talking about the football game.
She was really getting Lindsay's attention because she's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
I
But Rochelle's right; they're not looking good.
Are the Idaho
Oh.
Spuds looking good this year?
Idaho Spuds are
Really?
probably the best minor league team there is.